shit, I'm gonna get a bunch of my basketball friends and hit them up and have them, you know, join back for good old times. It's been a while. Like, you know, I haven't hooped with anyone in a while. It's not that common anymore. Nobody likes, at my age, everyone's kind of like retired, or like they have an excuse, or like they're just bad at hooping so they don't want to go. And I'm not, I give off the vibe. And you know what? This is a little bit of a character flaw. I give off the vibe as someone who is very judgmental about people's competitive abilities. And I don't know where people have ever gotten that idea off of. I don't know. I guess I just kind of ooze like greatness, so people just feel like they have to keep up. No, I'm kidding. I've definitely just been toxic before, and so people just think I'm constantly toxic, which very fair. I think is there tea being spilled? Not necessarily tea, just some, I don't know. This is gonna be like the most like useless rant for someone that doesn't care, but like I think it's a funny story. I'm a competitive person. I think it's pretty obvious I am. I like playing sports. I like watching sports. I like I'm like a competitor through. I like gambling. Like I do every degen thing most competitors do. And I think I'm pretty good at some things. And one of them is basketball. Basketball is like my favorite sport. Plus it's the sport that I feel like I'm the best at. And so when I heard that there was a new basketball court opening in my area, I was like, what else could a lanky ass white boy do on a Friday night is get a bunch of his friends to go hoop with him. Bro, it was like pulling teeth to get people to just say maybe. Genuinely. I genuinely have never felt so shunned as a human being than trying to get a couple people to go play basketball. Because you need, like, when you're doing like an event like a new court, or like you're doing runs on an outdoor court. Runs is a term for like playing pickup basketball. When you're playing 5-on-5, you're doing runs. You're gonna come into the game and you're gonna leave, and then you're gonna come back in. Like, you're not gonna go consistently. When you do runs, you can have just 5 people. It's better to have like 7 people, so that way you have 2 people to sub in, so people can sit out, people can take a break. It's not so intensive. Why does this happen with my camera? Okay, hold on. Fixing the camera real quick. Ready? This is the fastest dang camera fix you'll ever see. Boom. Boom, boom. Camera fixed. Okay. So, I was like, I sent out like the freaking, the smoke signal to everyone. I'm like, guys, like we're doing these public, we're doing this runs at this new court opening up, like be there, like like not trying to like force people into it. At no point was I like, you have to come. But I was like, a lot of them I was like, hey, I haven't seen you guys in a while, you know? Love to see you, love to hang out, love to play some sports with y'all. Because the people I chose were people I played sports with in the past. I didn't just choose like random people at first. I didn't choose random people at first. I chose like people that I knew who hooped, who would want to hoop, hopefully, and try and get them out there. When I tell you literally every single person that I hoop with normally was busy besides one person, and he was down right away. Shout out Scott, by the way, my homeboy, the guy that actually got me my username. Fun fact, true fact. The reason why I am called Scram, and some people might know this, Scott, my good friend, for a long time used to call me Scram, Scramule, Scramrant, like Scrammalicious, like just put Scram instead of like saying Sam, because my name's Sam. So Scott was the backbone to why I am called SCRAMRANTS. because we were looking for a username, and then someone else was like, why don't you do like a rhyming scheme like SCRAMRANT or something? And then once I heard that, I was like, ooh, that's good. That's good. But yeah, no. So to sorry, hold on one second. I'm just trying to start the stream for Tiki Talk. Yo, what's up, Levi? Or if it's Levy and it's spelled randomly, that would be funny. My name is Scram. You can call me Scram, Scramram, or if you want to be parasocial, you can call me Sam. But I prefer people call me my online name when I'm online. So, getting back to the story, I was, I was trying to get a team together, trying to run the band's back together, guys. I know we're all almost in our mid 30s, but like, come on, one of us has to be hooping still. And I get insecure about my performance. This is the problem I ran into. I kept messaging people about hooping, and it's because since they didn't hoop, you didn't miss anything. Since they didn't hoop in a while, it was like some big ordeal that I wanted to go hooping with them. And I kept trying to reassure them that, like, hey, I promise you, like, I'm not going to discriminate. Like, if you're not like a pro hooper, I'm not missing. I'm not crashing out at you. And I think I did a really good job with the people that did show up, reassuring them that I'm there for them, and that they can hoop and have fun without it feeling stressful. Because that's the worst feeling in the world, is when you go to do something and you feel judged by the person that invited you. So, pulling teeth. Let's get back to that. Pulling teeth. Like, not exaggerating, genuinely went through my entire contact list. Hey, well, I know it's kind of short notice, but on Friday, there's a basketball event. I would love if you'd come so we could hoop together again, because we haven't hooped in a while. Dude can't. Sorry, bro. I haven't hooped in a while. Man, girlfriend wants me to go out for dinner, and I'm like, yeah, dude, but it's not until it's from 5 p.m. to 8. You can go to dinner after 8. But no, I get you. Absolutely. Like, I'm not gonna press these people over not wanting to hang out, but I feel like hooping is like one of those things that like anyone can bond over. But again, I was really trying to just be understanding. It's kind of a weird thing to just spry on someone, like be like, oh yeah, like let's go hooping. So I went through my entire contacts. I genuinely did. I get to like the people that I legitimately hoop with. I'm relying on this person. I hit up my buddy. I go, yo, dude, you got people? You want to hoop? He goes, yeah, I can hoop. And I got someone too. I actually got 2 people. I go, really? And he goes, yeah. Turns out, the night that I texted him, later that night, he's at a party. Couple drinks in. He climbs up on a roof of said party, wherever he's at. He then proceeds to jump off the roof into a pool, and he misses the pool and breaks his ankle. My luck, the guy that I actually hoop with is now out for like the entire summer with a broken ankle. I was like, okay, this is probably the only time I'm gonna be like hooping like around a bunch of people. This is like a legitimate like event. Like, there's people that signed up for it. There's like a legit like there's rewards for like they're doing like a knockout event. They're doing all sorts of stuff. So I'm like, that's fucking terrible. I'm like, I'm sorry you missed the pool, but like, are you dumb? And they're like, oh yeah, I was drinking. By the way, if that's your clear-cut sign, hey man, if you're the type of guy that drinks and then jumps off a fucking roof, stop drinking. Stop drinking, please. please don't ever drink again. Like, genuinely reconsider all your decisions. I genuinely said that all to this. I said this all to them. I'm like, please do not drink ever again. Just don't do it. It's just not worth it for you. So being that, like, I understand how hard it is to set up events, I was being very graceful. Yo, what's going on, chill? I was being very graceful. Billy Brett, thank you so much for the likes. Guys, thank you so much for the likes on the live, by the way. I was being graceful, just trying to, like, understand, like, hey, like, shit happens. You might not be able to make it. That's fine. We get a group. We get 5. We get possibly 6. I'm so grateful. Our 5 is kind of crazy. It's me, who's the big, taller, bigger guy, so I'm gonna be the big man. How are you today? I'm doing well. How about yourself? We have my friend Scott. Talked about him earlier. He's a little bit shorter, but he plays as a guard. He has ankle issues though, so like I don't want to like rely on him all the time because I don't want him to blow some shit up. Scott got a buddy. Yo, what's up, Eric? I saw you in chat. No worries. I was just like, okay, we need a big. We finally get someone that's 6 foot, so I'm like, great, awesome. And then I was like, you know what? Like, let me hit up one of my buddies. My buddy who plays lacrosse, or played lacrosse. I'm like, I don't know if he's played basketball ever. Hopefully he has. And he has a little bit, but not a lot. And he's a huge Celtics fan, so I relate to him a lot, so I like him. So we get this ragtag group of people. We get like another +1 as well, but we're not certain if he will join. I wish I could have gone, bro. That'll work. It would have been fun to have you join, Alan. That would have been fucking hilarious. But it did not work out in that way. Yeah, Eric, you missed the update. Alan's back. kind of a crazy update. Yeah, he's back. We chopped shit up. We buried the hatchet on stuff, and I was like, you know what? It's been 4 years. If I don't unban him, it would be kind of bad. By the way, I also never banned him. Apparently, that blew my mind. I never banned you, Alan. I thought I banned you. So, anyways, apparently I didn't, but that's besides the point. So, self-exile. It genuinely was, and I respect Alan a lot for that. Like, I truly give Alan their flowers. Like, they gave me space, and for 4 years, I didn't hear from them, and then I reached back out to them when I wanted to bury the hatchet. So, good on them. That takes a lot to do, because, like, I genuinely, when I know someone has a problem with me, I obsess over it and want to talk to them immediately and want to figure stuff out. The fact that they gave me the grace to be like, okay, take time. But, yeah, welcome back. Besides the point, basketball story. So, oh, we get there. By the way, 89-degree day. It's a scorcher. But it's good. It's like a nice 89 degrees. It's almost the end of the day. It's like 5 right after work. I get there a little late, like always. I'm late to everything, LOL. And so it's hot, and I'm just, where are you from? New England. Johnson stream. I don't know what that means. My name's not Johnson. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. I'm in the middle of the story, so I will continue reading messages in a bit. So we get there, and the court is beautiful. Really excited. There's a bunch of people on the court running around playing. I'm like, oh, they're just about to open up the court, so they're gonna do like a whole ceremony. Go get Johnson. Johnson isn't here right now. He's off with some hobo or something. Hobo Johnson. No, so Johnson is a goat at basketball, so he's saying you're a goat. Magic Johnson, yeah, he's a goat. He's pretty good. I don't know. I don't like giving any Lakers their flowers. So, but Magic Johnson was actually pretty good. Bird was better, of course, but I'm going on another tangent. We get to the court. Court's nice. Everyone's playing. We're waiting for the rest of our group. So I grab a football from my car and I'm playing football with my buddy RJ, and we're passing it back and forth. And all of a sudden, like, my buddies show up, so we're all just kind of like talking and walking around. This guy comes up, shirtless in a pickup truck, and he goes, "I could get a couple throws in, right?" I'm like, "Man, absolutely, absolutely." I'm like, I'm just being a nice guy. I didn't really want to, because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know this dude, and this dude is shirtless, and like he's coming up, and I'm like, okay. So who's in what? I'll look up players for your team. RJ is like a Ish Smith from the Washington Wizards back in the day. Reliable but short and quick. No, I'm not gonna give a player comparison for everyone, but RJ was there first, so I was chatting up with RJ, throwing the ball, and then some guy comes up and he goes, "Oh, I could get a couple throws in, right?" Like, he doesn't like really ask. He kind of just like he kind of does it in a way that like makes it seem like he should get a couple throws. Immediately, I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." He gets out of the truck. All my buddies are there now. We're all waiting for a game to start. He comes over and he's walking up and he does like the universal sign for throwing a football. So I go and throw. Guys, I'm not a fucking quarterback. I'm just not. I'm like a 280 to 90 pound man who plays basketball, and the last throwing sport he played was baseball in like freshman year of high school. So I'm not there. I'm not him anymore. And so I throw this ball. It's not online, but it's not too far away from him. He definitely could have hustled to grab it, but it like bounces past him. So he's like, "What's that throw for?" I'm like, "Do I look like a fucking quarterback to you? Do I look like a quarterback? Do I look like I'm running the offense? No." And so he gets on my case immediately. I'm like, "That's weird. I thought you were joining my throwing session. Why are you here already killing the vibe?" So I just like, "What's going on, Bad Apple? I'm doing well. How about yourself?" And so I was just like, you know what? Let it be. He throws me a ball. It's a duck of a ball. And if anyone knows what that means, it means that the ball has no spiral on it, and it kind of just wobbles to me. I'm not complaining. I catch the ball, and I'm like, okay, I throw it back. It's a little bit offline, and he goes, "Dude, really?" And I'm like, "Bro, get off of my case, or I'm not throwing you this ball anymore." So he does it to me again. And then he throws another ball. He throws it 10 feet over my head. I'm not even joking. At this point, I think it's a fucking joke. I think I'm like in on some like Impractical Joker. I'm going to turn around like Joe Gatto's going to be there. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad because he's already given me shit about throwing the ball bad, and then he threw a ball 10 feet over my head. I'm like, "You're a hypocrite, and you're shirtless. Please put on a shirt. You're like 40. So, hey, stop texting and driving. So I am just like, all right, let me just give him like a simple route so he can throw it. And so I throw it back to him. I give him a simple route. Throws a ball, I catch it. It's a nice play. I'm like, "Oh, good job, dude." And he goes, "Yeah, no, I throw those all the time." I'm like, "Okay." So then I go for something else. He misses me again. I'm like, "Okay." So we're 1 for 4 now, and I'm getting shit because I threw 2 bad return balls, even though I've never declared myself a quarterback. Meanwhile, he's like taking a 3-step drop back, acting like a fucking, like, acting like he's prime Drew Brees, except for he doesn't have any of the caliber of Drew Brees at all. He actually just looks like he looks like the definition of like a plumber who peaked in high school. So I'm just like going through the motion, catching these like fucking awful wobblers of a ball. I bobble one and almost drop it, and he goes, oh, and I'm like, I caught it though. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I'm like, this is what I did. I caught things, and I still caught your horrible ball. As soon as I said that, he was like, horrible ball. Oh, he puffed out his chest. I was like, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm your wide receiver, if I'm your tight end, if I'm your running back, I'd be pissed at you how you throw this ball at me. I'm like, you don't have any sort of spiral. It sucks. It's loose. It's just not in my arms. It's not in the basket. I don't know what you're on about. So I'm like giving him a little shit, and he's giving me shit back, and he's like, you're not running fast enough. I'm like, okay, one more ball. And he goes, okay. And so I'm like, what do you want? And he goes, what do I want? I'm like, route, dumbass. What route do you want? Have you ever played football before? I'm going to be so honest with you. I wanted to ask that question so bad. I was like, have you ever played a fucking sport before? Are you actually just rage baiting me? Am I being tricked? Is there a fucking camera? What do you want means, yeah, what do you want me to run so you could throw this ball and miss me by fucking 10 feet? So then he's like, whatever you want. I'm like, I'm going to run a post. He goes, perfect. So a post, okay, for all the non-ball knowers, a wide receiver lines up on either side of the quarterback, usually outstretched, and they'll usually run this route called a post. The post is always you run deep up and then you turn in towards the goalpost. So you run a post. So I go, and then the inverse of that is when you run up and then you turn away from the goalpost. That's called a flag. So you either go with a post or a flag. I said I'm going to run a post. I get like 10 steps up into my route, and I turn to go for a post. This guy throws it over my shoulder to the right, 30 feet away from me. For one, I'm not fast enough to get that ball, even if I wanted to. Two, he threw a fucking flag ball. So I'm like immediately pissed off. I'm so annoyed at this point. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And he goes, okay, you said you're running a fucking post and you ran. I'm like, I ran a post. You're through for a flag. It's okay though. I imagine the last time you played was in like 30 years ago. He didn't like that comment. Whatever. I was like, I'm being so honest with you. You look like you've been out of high school since like, I don't know, like since at least the 80s. So I'm really trying hard to let this guy have his moment. So I go and I grab the ball and I toss it back, and I'm like, all right, one more route. I toss a ball. It lands perfectly in his arms. He goes, finally a good throw. At this moment, I want to be like, you know what? No ball. No ball for you. No more. You suck at this. You're a miserable person to be around. There's no reason why you should ever be this miserable to be around. I'm like, there's a reason why you're empty in this truck right now. The reason why you were a shirtless man in a truck pulling up to an event with a bunch of people. You didn't have any friends with you. There's a reason for that. It's on you. You're the problem. So I just run like a simple slant route because I'm like, I'm so over it. He throws me this freaking piss missile from like 2 feet away. It hits me so hard in the chest, and I just kind of like tank it because I'm so used to that. Like, that's what happens in football is you'll get like a football and like that little like diamond, the point of the football will sometimes hit you right in the chest. It'll hit your diaphragm and it will hit like that feeling. It hit that feeling for me. But I tanked it, I caught it, and I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I'm like, hey, yeah, you're good. Did you play? And he goes, did I play? And I was like, yeah, dude, did you play? Did I play? I'm like, that's what I asked. I'm going to ask it one more time, and then I'm going to not fucking care. So I just was like, okay, dude. Yeah, what position did you play? He's like, I was All-American for fucking linebacker and running back and corner and nickelback. And I'm like, oh, so you are the exact person I hated in high school. You are the jock who beat his head into the locker at halftime and nobody talked to, and you had some girlfriend that like didn't even want to be with you, just was using you for popularity. I'm like, that's immediately the soul read. I'm like kind of looking at him blankly. He went, yeah, I'm All-American. I went, All-American in high school? Really? Like, oh, okay. The reason why I'm not reacting to that is we're in New England. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I am pretty sure there's like maybe 3 NFL players from New England in the league right now. It's not a popular place to be for football. You could, if I like all the chips on the table, I think most people in high school who worked out and was physically active in the New England area could have easily been All-American if they tried. It's not a hard field to get into because the competition is not that hard up in New England. Down south, high school and college ball means something. Up north, the only thing that matters to us is professional football, and professional football is a bunch of people around the area. It's around the nation. It's not like you're not like the Patriots aren't comprised of a bunch of people from Connecticut. They're probably mostly people from like Texas or like Auburn or like all these like Louisiana, all these college schools, Alabama, like those are big names in the college. Nobody's going, oh shit, BC Eagles, oh my god, dude, you're so good. Like I was like already so annoyed at him, and he just made himself more unlikable that it just kind of like I took it as like a cutscene to just be like, oh dude, awesome, all right, see you later, dude. And like I didn't see him again, but there's a different reason why I didn't see him again. I get back to like the friend group. I'm already sweating and exhausted because I'm running routes for a 40-year-old man that doesn't know how to talk to people. And so I'm like, I'm not exhausted, but I'm like, I'm sweaty as hell. And I'm like, okay, let's just get into the game soon. We get over there. This entire time they've been talking on a speaker system. The town that is unveiling the new core. I was absolutely mashing the A button on the cutscenes. So I was just like, okay, let me just relax. We'll get to ball soon. And so with the new court, the town had to obviously do their like fucking politics thing where they're like, we're so happy you guys all came to this event. This is a really big thing thing in the community. We've been working on this for about 3 months. And it's like they're saying some shit that I do not care about. And it's like it's the most pompous, douchey people you know. It's the guys that everyone hates. Like it's not like an actual politician, but it's a guy that perceives themselves as a politician, so they treat you are right. All-American, it is to your national division, right? So the Northeast Division is not that special. Plus, All-American is very like. There's multiple places you could be an All-American. You could be like All-American starter, or you could be like an All-American bench rider that just got the title and didn't play a single game in like the big event. So it's like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, exactly. It's like getting like a freaking honorary medal. It's like being like high honor society. Like, yeah, exactly. It's like you could be the best of the All-Americans. That would be kind of impressive. But unless like you're facing legit All-American competition, I genuinely don't think you should call yourself All-American. That's like when someone hits like plat. That's like when someone hits plat in a game, or like no, sorry. That's like when someone hits grand champ in a game, but then they don't win their placement match. Like, you know, like they place into Grand Champ, but then their first game in Grand Champ, they don't win. I don't think you should call yourself a Grand Champ at that point. However, I was just, you know, like, get on the court. Let's just go play basketball. Politicians are doing this. Yo, what's up, Super Carlos? Of course I do. Politicians do this thing where they talk, and they're like, oh, and we want to thank the police academy for the $10,000 donation. And I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, oh damn, like $10,000, like that's crazy. I'm like, that's probably all the money that they were supposed to spend on their body cams, but they didn't buy any of them. Like $10,000 is a lot of money to spend on a basketball court when you are the police station. Why are you doing that? What? Like, doesn't the town have a parks and recreations committee? Like, aren't they supposed to be the ones that are paying that money? Whatever. I won't get into the semantics. By the way, I found out you could buy sponsorships for this court, and it would cost like, I could like buy like a jersey to hang up on the fencing around the court, and it would have cost $200. And I was really thinking about buying a SCRAMRANTS jersey and putting it on the court, but I was like, I just can't. Like, I don't know. It's so not worth it. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. So I'm like, okay, it's about to end. Like, we get there at 5. It's about like 6:15 at this point. It's been going on for an hour, 15 minutes. Like, we've been waiting. Everyone's kind of outside the court now waiting, and like they're done talking, and they're grabbing the big old scissors to cut the fucking ribbon to be like, well, welcome to our community. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to like really jerk themselves for this, but it's like, you just built a basketball court. Like, calm down. You're not God. Like, cut the ribbon and dribble the ball. So I was like, okay, we're almost on the court. We're ready to go. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm like, this is gonna be so much fun. Guy gets on the microphone after he cuts the ribbon. He goes, okay, guys, so we're about to do 1 to 2 hours of play for the kids. So if all the adults that want to play, come back in about like an hour or so, and we'll get the runs going. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. So this is 2 full basketball courts, and you're telling me that the kids need all of it? Really? You're telling me I have to sit in my car and jerk my shit because I got here early and I'm the fucking chud, and you're telling me that I can't go play basketball because these damn kids need to go play knockout on an entire court. And I kid you not, chat, when I tell you they did a knockout game that had a line of kids, probably like 40 to 50 kids deep. And if anyone knows the game of knockout's a game where you like line up behind the 3-point line and you shoot the ball and you try and get it in before the other person gets it in, or you get knocked out. And so it's a big conga line of kids. And then the other side is just like a couple kids playing like 2 half-court games. I'm like, oh, man, okay. Hey, I really wish this event website that they built for this event would have just said something about the fact that the event wouldn't start for like adults until 7 or 8 p.m. So I'm like, I'm just mad. I'm not like furious. I'm just mad because I'm like, I invited all these people over. Some of them drove like 40 plus minutes to be here. And I'm looking at all of them and I'm like, guys, I promise you it didn't say anywhere that this would be happening. And I'm like, okay, what do we do? Because I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I don't want to wait an hour to 2 hours to play basketball. And I'm like, I got an idea. There's a park nearby. Let's go to the park nearby. So then we do. The park nearby is golden. Nobody's there besides a few people. Unfortunately, with the season change, pollen is everywhere. The whole court is covered in green pollen dust. This will come back in at a later point. This is important, I swear. I kid you not. There's like a thick layer of pollen everywhere. We're just like, whatever, dude. We'll play here. It's fine. It's not a brand new court. We go somewhere else to go play basketball because it's like, why the fuck them kids? I don't know. Like, why did we do that? Why, as a town, is that the decision you made? Is, oh, hey, instead of just letting the kids use one court and then the adults have the other court, and then when the kids are done, the adults get both courts, why don't we just have the kids use all of the basketball court? And I'm like, I'm being bitter because tree gum. I hate that. Why did that just turn off my freaking ring light? Oh my god, dude. So I'm like sitting here and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what are we like? Well, okay, we don't. So we only have 5 because one of our buddies hasn't shown up yet. So we're waiting on 5. So we're now doing shoot around, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, going, guys, everything's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. I'm so sorry. And they're like, no, we can have fun. We can have fun. This angel from the fucking heavens comes over. 38-year-old man named Matt. Matt is about an inch taller than me. So he's about like 6'5", maybe even 6'6". He was tall. Matt is a fully grown, like, he's like a dad. But he's like definitely like one of those people. He probably does like either CrossFit or he's in cardio of some sort because he was like in really good shape. He comes over and goes, hey guys, I see that you guys need one more. I haven't ran a game in like 10 years. Can I join you guys? I'm like, Matt, not only can you join me, you can fucking have my will. You can have my will to live right now, okay? Everything that's in the will is yours. Have my stream, dude. You could be the new SCRAMRANT. And I'm just like, oh my god, you're not playing knockout? Okay, I actually, you know what? I skipped a step. Adam, this is really important. We contemplated knockout, and then we took a moment. We really took a moment to consider, and we went, yeah, there's not a single adult in that line. We cannot be the 4 20-plus-year-old men or 5 20-plus-year-old men that get into the knockout line. I'm like, I just genuinely, like, I don't want to be on a watch list. Like, let's avoid that. So I was just like, you know what? There's a court right down the street. Let's go there. So get to the court down the street. We meet Matt. Matt's chill. We're like kind of warming up. We get into the games. We have some of the most fun I've had playing basketball in years. Absolutely a blast of a time. Having goofy, like, one-on-ones. Like, everyone's kind of into it. Like, I'm working with my team and trying to get them all calmed down because it's like, no, I meant by yourself at the new court scram. Yeah, no, I just, honestly, fucking knockout is like the dumbest thing to do when you're like, oh, we got a basketball and we have about 10 plus people. I wonder what we could do. Knockout. It's like, play a fucking game. Play a game. That's like warming up for a video game and then never actually playing the competitive aspect of the video game. Like, that's what that feels like. By the way, I had to turn on the AC. I wonder if this is going to sound like craziness. Yeah, you saw the lights flicker. Can you guys hear my AC blowing? Please tell me no. Please tell me no. Oh my god, you can't. Oh my god, you can't. Thank god. I have AC blowing like literally on my crotch right now. It feels so good. I got AC head right now. So we're running a game. It's awesome. Matt's such a vibe. We're talking. Matt's like, yeah, I'm recovering from an injury. Batman, what's going on? We're recovering from an injury. I tore my soleus muscle. I went, no way. I tore my soleus muscle too. And he goes, what? He goes, that's a rare injury. I'm like, I know. I fell into a golf bunker and tore my soleus muscle. And he went, okay, that's fucked up. I was like, why? He goes, I heard it golfing, but I didn't heard it in a golf bunker. I was like, that's weird. Still, the coincidence is so close. Like, that's way too close of a coincidence. Batman, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. So I'm like, we're bonding over us tearing our soleus muscle. He's just like not as athletic as he used to be. I'm fat. There's no excuse. I should be way more athletic than I am. But we're just kind of bonding over stuff. And like we're going back and forth. He's pretty competitive, but not trying too hard. And my buddies are all like trying different things. Like my buddy Scott's been like cooking. We get to like the end of the first game. One of the friends that's there, Atticus has these dingy ass shoes on. He's in the corner and he gets a pass to him. So he's running to the corner to get the ball. He catches the ball. He puts his left foot down to plant his foot to stop himself. With the pollen and how dusty the court is, he completely slides and blows out his shoe completely. I kid you not. The sole of his shoe explodes off of his foot. His shoe is just now the top part of his shoe. The bottom part of the shoe completely separated. I'm like, brother, let me. I'm like, okay. He's busting at the seam of his shoes. He's busting in them shoes. So then I'm like, oh, dude. Yeah, we call him Lamborghini. Don't ask why. Again, this is the same person that calls me Scram, and my name is Sam. So Atticus is Yambo. I'm Scram. Like we all have weird names like that. So Yambo blew through his shoe, and he's fine. He's fine. He didn't get injured. He's just laughing it off, though. The shoes are completely cooked, though. And he's like, dude, I'll run around barefoot. And I was like, no, man. No, let me just go check my car. I might have some shoes for you. I'm going through my car, and I'm like, I have a bunch of pairs of basketball shoes, but unfortunately, I am a Sasquatch of a man. I have a way too large of a shoe for him. He said he's a size 10. Or he said he's a size 11, I think, and I have size 14s. I'm like, I'm scrounging through. I finally find a pair of shoes that might work. They're size 12. They're Kyrie City Guardian 4s. Now, I know nobody here is a shoe head, so I don't expect you to know why that's important to mention this shoe name. For anyone that is a shoe head, and you heard me say Kyrie City Guardians, specifically Celtic editions, you would understand that there's some drama with those shoes because he used to play for the Celtics. Big drama happened. He no longer plays with them. Those were a limited time shoe, so they only got made for a little bit of time, and then they stopped making them. They are $450 shoes. I go and grab them and I give them to Atticus, and he plays them in $450 shoes. I am just like, yeah, fuck it, dude. Like, you know, like I genuinely, we only live once. I don't care. Like, I don't wear them. Well, that's not true. I wear them, but I never knew that they were expensive. I should say, by the way, I didn't pay $450 for them. I didn't pay anything for them. Shout out to my old pizza place job. My boss at my old pizza place gave me a like legitimate 2 really, really expensive shoes and 2 really, really nice jerseys just because he had too many and he had to get rid of stuff. So shout out Cliff, my boy. Cliff fled the state for tax fraud. Anyways, yeah, so I give him like $450 shoes. I'm like, hey, heads up, expensive ass shoes. I don't care if you bust them up, but please don't blow through the soles like you did the last time. I'm like, if you get like pollen all over it, if you get dirt all over it, I can clean them. Don't blow through the soles of the shoe. Thankfully, he does not. This isn't like a foreshadowing a bad event. This actually just doesn't happen. so thankful I still have the shoes. They're covered in pollen. I don't care. I'm going to clean them soon. So we continue playing, and I'm just like, I'm having myself a game, guys. Like, when like you kind of just like hate everything in whatever sport you're playing, or like you're just like you're snapping all the heads in your favorite video game, or you're playing a fighting game and you got all your combos right. Like, that's how I was feeling. Everything was just kind of like jiving with me. I was in like a little bit of like a flow state. So I was having fun with it. I was doing goofy shit. I was like ISOing my best friend, and then also like on the other hand, like guarding this 6'5" absolute unit of a dude. And I just felt like, I felt really good and proud that I played well and also had fun. Like, because that's like the stress of these events is when you invite a bunch of people and they don't have fun and it doesn't seem fun, and then like nobody has fun and then they all go home. It's like, that might be the last time I see some of those people. But no, they genuinely all had fun. We all had a good time. So we were like, oh, we got to do it again. But before we did that, we wrap up the final game. Mind you, I lose almost every single one of my games. That's not the purpose of the story. I don't mind. Me managing to go 15-2 with Orisa. Exactly. Some impossible stuff happens. No, I'm just kidding. I genuinely am like, I had a great time. Doesn't matter that like we didn't like the teams I was on didn't play the best. Like we just vibed. We get to sitting down. I'm talking to the group. I'm talking to Scott. And somehow my weight gets brought up. I think I'm talking to Matt, and I'm like, Matt, how much do you weigh? Because like, he's a big dude. He's like, oh, I'm 6'5", 260. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got like 30 pounds on you. And like, silence kind of falls over the group. And my Scott just hits me with my friend Scott just hits me with a gem of a quote. He goes, man, for 290, you move really well. And I just go, ooh, you almost had a really nice compliment until you said for 290 at the beginning of it. I was like, why? Why did we need to throw that in there? I was like, you just didn't need to say it like that. And so he starts laughing, and everyone's laughing at it. And I'm like, for 290, dude. I just think about if anyone else does that in any other situations, that's immediately a fight with people. And you know what? I know him close. I know him like he's like a legit brother to me. I know he did not mean it in that way. So I just turned to him and I said, thanks, man. And I didn't think anything of it until I started laughing, and then everyone else was laughing, and I realized that, oh yeah, like, yeah, that's what it sounded like. But dude, just great vibes all around. We're talking to some of the other teammates. I didn't mention this before, but we had another teammate named Sam. So there was two Sams. I'm getting to talk to Sam, and Sam's like, oh yeah, I like playing video games. I'm like, oh, what do you play? He goes, I'm a big Pokemon guy. I'm like, I'm a big Pokemon guy. I was like, who's your favorite Pokemon? And he's like, I don't really have one. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, my favorite Pokemon's Cramorant, because I'm a Cramorant man. And Unite. And he goes, what? I go, yeah. And he goes, you're a Cramorant main? I go, yeah. And he goes, I'm a Cramorant main. And it was like one of those moments where, like, like Spider-Man pointing at each other, and we're both just pointing at each other. I'm like, dude, we might be the only two Cramorant mains in New England. We might be. And not only just we might be the only two Cramorant mains, we're definitely the only two Cramorant mains who's both named Sam. So it's just like a weird coincidence that's just like, I don't know why it worked out in that way. And I was like, we bonded on like such a random level, and everyone else is looking at us like we're like fucking talking with like seven heads, and they're like, I don't even know who Cramorant is, and I thought I knew Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, you don't know ball, it's okay. I'm like, I'm just talking about some crazy shit. I met alternate universe me, where instead of becoming a streamer, I just I don't know what he does. I was gonna say what he does, but I actually don't know what it does for a profession. But it was still pretty funny. Genuinely, like, I had a blast. And I was like, you know what? Like, let's keep the fun going. We'll do one more game. And so, like, dude, we do this last game. I kid you not, without like even like a second thought, I go and run after a ball against Matt, and me and Matt like clack hips together, and both of us immediately go, oh, and I'm immediately like, that's gonna hurt in like 2 days. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, well, freaking clacking hips together is a great way to end the night, as I'm gonna be limping in 2 days, and it's gonna hurt so bad. Mind you, this is Friday. So now we're a Sunday, and let me tell you, I've been walking around like I got a peg leg for the last fucking like 24 hours. It's bad. Doesn't help that the next day, Saturday rolls around. The first thing I do bright and early in the morning is play pickleball with my mom and my girlfriend. Yes, I know. Why am I playing pickleball as a 24-year-old man? Let me tell you, screw you guys. Pickleball is fun. If you haven't played it, I actually recommend trying it. Pickleball is actually a blast. But, dude, I'm so beat up today. And, you know, part of me is like, wait, what's wrong with pickleball? Nothing's wrong with pickleball. People just shit on it for no reason. So I'm just telling you, if you are hating on pickleball, I get it, I guess, because it's like the easy one to hate on because it's like the grandma sport. But like, it genuinely is a lot of fun, and it's a hard sport. So like, if anyone wants to get cooked in pickleball, like, yeah, you know where I'm at. You know where I stay. That goes for Gaga ball as well. Any of the unorthodox sports, Gaga ball, I got y'all beat. Side note and a tangent, chat, would you want to see a stream where I gather a bunch of my friends to play Gaga? Yes or no? I've been thinking about this stream for such a long time. I don't know how I can get it all to go. Like, I think it would just be such a fun time. And if you don't know what Gaga is, it's that one game where you're in like the octagon pit and you have to hit people's legs. And it's like, that's the whole premise of the game. I just really want to do a stream where I have like a group tournament of Gaga. The fuck is Gaga ball? Is the ball made of meat? Guys, alright, do your homework. Homework time. Google Gaga ball and watch like a video of it. You'll see it and you'll go, oh, that actually kind of looks fun. It's a game where you're basically like, you're like in a pit and you have to hit another person's leg with like a dodgeball, but you can't like throw the dodgeball. You have to just slap it with your hand. So you should get a bunch of people to play together, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm just going to look it up. Goo Gaga. Y'all hating on my sport here. Gaga ball. Oh, I've seen this one. This is that like weird, interesting handball with the spring backboard thing. Yeah, it's interesting. Gaga my balls. She be gagaing my balls until I'm in the pit. No. She be on my pickle till she be on my pickle till my balls drop. Hold on, there's something there. She be paddling my pickle till my balls bounce. She be paddling my pickle till the balls bounce. Pickles are stored in the balls. But that all goes to say, yeah, no, I got beat up the last 2 days. And so for today was obviously a rest day, which meant that I went back down to the basketball court and played another game of basketball. And I'm addicted now. And I need to take a break tomorrow because I genuinely cannot walk today after playing basketball this morning. So I'm beat up. And also, of course, today I actually did hurt my freaking ring finger and jammed it so hard that it hurts. She gaga on my balls till I choke. till she choke. Wait, yeah, she gaga my balls till I to choke. She's gagaing my balls that I start to choking. But yeah, no, basically the whole premise of the story is I hate townships and what they do to events, because they literally found a way to make an already overzealous event way more overzealous by having the kids play for 2 hours straight. Also, mind you, what kid wants to play basketball for 2 hours past maybe the age of past the age of 7? I can understand like an 8-9-year-old wanting to play basketball. There's some like literal real young kids wanting to play basketball. They want to go to the fucking playground across the street. Leave them alone. Why are you making my sport your freaking identity? Or what is it? Why is my sport your culture all of a sudden? Like, dude, when I played and I was younger and I was a kid playing basketball, you learn the rule of you don't shoot on a hoop until the team that's playing the 5-on-5 is on the opposite side of the court. And then you run up to the court, you take a quick shot, and then as soon as they start running back to your side, you get off the fucking court as quick as possible. And then if you don't make it off the court in time, then you get yelled at. That's the sport that you play when you're a kid and you're learning basketball. You don't get to play basketball. What are you doing on my court? I was just mad. I was so mad. I was like, whatever. Half an hour would have been reasonable. I would have been like, yeah, let's wait a half hour. We'll go play catch again. Genuinely, they took away the opportunity to have one of the freshest white kids on the court of all time. They're calling me the white fat Larry Bird of this generation. That's what they'd be saying. Wait, ready? Look at my shirt. Freaking. They call me the white fat Michael Jordan. Except for I'm not bald and I didn't take steroids. And I also don't randomly grab NASCAR drivers' children's butts over and over again for some reason. And then make my publicist apologize for me. I'm still not over that. That's why LeBron's the joke. The joke. That's why LeBron's the GOAT. Because LeBron would never do something like that. My basket is not your culture. I'm from the state that invented basketball. Basketball started in Springfield, Massachusetts. So the fat white Larry Bird of this generation. Why are you trying to take the white out of it? I just love the implication that Larry Bird is not a white guy. The most white guy ever. Genuinely, when you ask someone to name a white person, Larry Bird usually comes up in like the first 10 people named. And I'm like, yeah, that's the one. I'm the white version of that guy. No, but I'm truly in my basketball zone. But unfortunately, with that, I'm nursing an injury, which means that today is just not a gaming day. And it's going to be a pretty short stream. That was basically it. I just wanted to chat for a while. I also realized music has not been playing this entire time, which is kind of sick. I kind of just talked for so long that I forgot to put the music back on. What else happened this weekend? Ooh! Scary Movie 6. You guys gotta go watch it. It's so good. Oh my god. I went to go see Scary Movie 6 with my girlfriend. I won't lie, I was such a hater. I was like, the Wayans brothers, they don't got it like that. They had it back in the day. They don't got it like that anymore. Scream 5 or Scary Movie 5 sucked. Controversially, Scram really engages his hips when playing CS. I guess I could open a CS case. Do you want me to open a CS case? I can do that. I can open a CS case. We'll do that. We'll do that for the red and purple app. So if you are on TikTok, sucks for you. That sucks for you. You don't get to hear this story unless you're on or sorry, not the story. You don't get to see the case opening unless you're on you're on freaking Twitch and YouTube. Is it good? Oh my god, it is so fucking funny. Let me tell you, they are like on top of it with like pop culture references. I thought it would be kind of outdated. They made like a Hawk Tua joke, which I was like, oh, okay. Like, you kind of have to. They had some really funny moments. A lot of nudity. I was kind of shocked. I was like, damn. I guess this still hits, because the whole theater is busting their ass. Oh. Wait, hold on. Time the fuck out. Okay. So we go to this movie theater that's a sit-down restaurant movie theater. I know that sounds weird. The seats are all car seats. You sit down, you have like a table in front of you, you have a menu, you click a light on when you want to order, and then someone comes over and takes your order. It's actually pretty sick. It's a great way to watch a movie if you're like a person that likes a dinner and a movie but don't want to do both of them because it takes a lot of time. So I was like, dude, honestly, worth the experience. But I genuinely was just like, I was like, oh dude, I can't wait to enjoy this movie and get something to eat. But I was like more excited to eat because I was like, fuck it, like the movie's not gonna be good. There's no way. The movie was great. We barely ate because it was Alamo Draft House. No, that is one of them. I can't say that the one that I specifically went to because it's kind of it's a little doxing, so we're just gonna pretend like it's one of those. Yeah, Studio Movie Grill, that's the one. Sure. But so I was just like, hell yeah. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, chat. Buying some case keys. Buying some case keys because I'm a degenerate gambler. Oh, ignore that. All right. So we're at this movie and we're watching the movie. And I kid you not, I'm not trying to be like over dramatic at all. This person in front of me has the worst fucking laugh I've ever experienced ever. He keeps going, oh, dude, they did not make that joke. He did it like 4 times, and every time I wanted to actually just like roundhouse kick him in the head. It was pissing me off more than anything. So I was just like, dude, you know what? Like, he's here for the vibe. I get it. I'm here for the vibe as well. So let me just let me fix that. So I all right. We'll open cases after I'm over the story. So I'm just letting this guy vibe, whatever. It's been fucking miserable listening to him. And his girlfriend looks so uncomfortable. And his girlfriend's in front of me. My girlfriend's next to me. He's in front of my girlfriend. And it's like, it's one of those like long aisle tables. So we're all just sitting at a table like we're at a family dinner together. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars. So, I was like, just enjoying the movie. He keeps interrupting with a loud laugh. The movie ends. It's actually such a funny movie. Who do you think you are? I am. And so like I'm like, dude, like, time to get out of here. We'll watch the mid-credit scene and the post-credit scene, and then we'll get out of here. And he says something, and like they're fighting over the receipt, and like he finally gets it, and he goes, "Oh, I'm paying." He goes, "I paid for everything tonight." He goes, $120 of a date, and looked at me like in some sort of like solace, like I'm supposed to support him because that's a really high number for a date. He's like, $120 for a date. And then the girl looks at me and she goes, "Oh," or girl looks at me and then looks back at him and goes, "Oh, so I'm not worth it?" And then he sits there, and I kid you not, it was like an actual 3-second pause, and went, "Of course you're worth it, sweetheart." I wanted to punch him. I wanted to actually beat his shit. This is literally why you should go to the movie Strapped. Just imagine that. Be like, oh yeah, $120 for a date. Dude, stop talking to me. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, get a load of this chick. Like, dude, I don't relate to you in the slightest. I'm like, $120 date. I'm underperforming our date if that's me and my girlfriend. Like, no, not every date has to be expensive. I think he is right to be like, "Ooh, that's a lot for a date. That is a lot for a movie date." I pay usually for a movie date. I usually pay like $30 because I get like a sale on my tickets, so it's like $15 each plus popcorn and a drink, so $30 total. It's a pretty good deal. I love it, and that's why we go to movies so often. But like, genuinely speaking, if you're bothered by spending over $100 for like a typical date where like you go out somewhere, you go to dinner, you get a couple drinks, and then you like, I don't know, like a sweet little treat, or you go to the movies. If you're like, "Oh my God, that's so much money for a movie," you shouldn't be dating. You just actually shouldn't be dating. Finances are not your thing if you think that's expensive for dating. Sorry, I'm reading a message. Shouldn't be dating with whatever tax bracket you're currently dating in. That's for goddamn sure. I also just think, like, I don't know, complaining about $120 is just so crazy when you're with the love of your life. If that's truly who you feel like you're gonna spend the rest of your time with, because like I don't understand the logic of dating someone that you don't want to be with. That actually happens, and I think that's a scary place to be in life. It's like you're dating someone and like you know you're not going to be with them for the rest of your life. It's like, why are you dating them? I took his reaction to being first date. Definitely not first date. Callie and I had an extensive conversation about this. We think it was like probably like a 5-year relationship. I'm not even joking. They did not seem like first date vibes. Because like he was dressed down, she was in casual clothing. They're eating pretty messy food for a first date. They're seeing Scary Movie 6, which, in all intents and purposes, is a pretty like neutral movie to go watch because it's a comedy and stuff like that. But like, I guess my thing is like right now, it's kind of a hard selling point to be like, let's go see Scary Movie 6 for our first date. Also, if it's the first date and you're taking them to the movies, you're doing something fucking wrong. Don't ever take a first date to the movies. What are you doing? You can't talk to them. Yeah, like genuinely, there's a lot of better options at the movies right now. First date should never be a movie. First date should be the day that you get to know someone. How are you gonna know someone when you can't talk to them? I learned that after sophomore year. Everyone has that. Everyone has that first time of learning that, hey, an important date, a first date, a big friend hangout shouldn't be at the movies. But I think what's good and what can be valued well is if you do the movie after the first date, you parlay it. You kind of like, hey, we're gonna go to the movies afterwards. If you want to join us, and like that way you can parlay it into them meeting your friends, so they feel more like already connected with you. 5-head move. Plus, movies are dark and concealed, and you're kind of just like by yourself. So it's just, you know. It's like you and a lot of movie theaters now have those like couple seats. By the way, let me just complain about something real quick. Those couple seats fucking suck, dude. I genuinely speaking, they are the worst seats imaginable for like bringing a date, because that fucking arm doesn't go all the way back. So then you're kind of stuck holding someone's arm with like a big rectangle brick right behind your shoulder blade. So the entire time you're like, that's the love of my life right there. And I'm like, oh my god, my whole shoulder is getting detached by the bone. So, all right. That's all I got. I'm like running. My voice is already getting raspy. I don't think I got much yapping time left. Let's just open a couple cases. And if we don't hit anything, I'm going to bed. How does that sound, chat? Anyone in on this? Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. I should have shown what we're going for here. Not bad, not bad. I have like 5 of them. Unfortunately, this is a case I open all the time because I love the dreams and nightmare skins. But like, oh my god, dude, if I got this Nightwish, all over myself, on my belly, in my belly button, all over it. I want a puddle inside my belly button if I hit the Nightwish. You know, fun fact, chat, I've never actually hit a knife before. You know, it would be a good time to hit a knife. Fuck. I did once. Oh, I thought you were saying you actually got a knife. That would have been sick. Alright. TikTok was pissing me off because it kept popping up with notifications, so I just turned it off. Bye, TikTok. If you're gonna be annoying, you don't get to be on stream anymore. You lose stream privileges. You lose stream privileges, TikTok, when you're being annoying. You're telling me everything's wrong with my fucking stream. Blow your shit off smooth, TikTok. Benjamin Netanyahu's not gonna save your ass, TikTok. Please. Stat track though. Stat track. Man. Ooh. I have one. But ooh. Oh, this is not bad wear, I don't think. Field tested. That's fucking horrible. Purple. What? Come on. Oh, red pass by. Oh my god, red pass by. I don't want to scroll. Please stop. Gold, 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 gold. Was? Was? Gold, 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 gold. That's actually so annoying. All right, we have a couple other things to do. There's these things called the sealed dead hand and the sealed Genesis terminal. I've never used this before. This is a new thing. It's basically one item may be purchased from this terminal. This terminal will present multiple offers for the following items. And it will basically cycle through these items. Once unsealed, your uplink terminal becomes non-tradable and non-marketable. Offer unlimited. Offer limit one. What? I don't get this. Anyways, this is. That's not what I want to do. This is the Valorant gun. I don't want this one. That's real money. Unsealed terminal. Ah, dude. Okay. Cat fight minimum wear. Also, wait, how did that just happen with the freaking cat emote? Adam, how'd you do that? The cat emote is like the entire chat for me right now. Okay. Hold. What's the next offer? Second offer, we decline that. Third offer, we decline that. This is the final offer, I'm pretty sure. No, sorry. This is the final offer right here. Yeah, no. That's a fucking L. Okay. I kind of like this. It's deal or no deal with more stakes. Alright, this one has gloves. So this one, chat, when I tell you, if I get this skin, if I get an offer for this skin, I'm buying it on the spot. Queen's Gambit is the sexiest looking op in the game right now. Like, genuinely speaking, this op is beautiful. Wait, Scram, wait, what? What is up? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. What's the gay pistol? Also, Adam, you play CS? Start learning. You're talking about this one right here? Jesus Christ. Yeah, if I get an offer for this, I'll get it for you. You want to see a crazy pistol skin? I have a couple crazy Glock skins. Vogue has always been interesting to me. I guess I could show you guys my collection right now. So I got my Bloodshot. That's an Olaf Meister one. I got the only red I've ever pulled, the M4, the Emperor. My Stat Track Apotheris. I want to get a different skin though. Everyone has an Aetherus. I don't care anymore about it. USPS Ticket to Hell. Pretty sick skin. Oh wait. My Desert Eagle Serpent Strike Factory New. Pretty actually nice skin. Alright, on to the T side is where I have some heat. Glock 18 Vogue. P90 Randy Rush with the gay cowboy on the back. XM Ziggy. These skins are different per team. Yeah, so CS has different weapons per team. So counter-terrorists have either the option of having an M4 or an M4A1S, which is like a suppressed rifle like this, or you can have an unsuppressed rifle like this, and that's what that looks like, while terrorists have an AK as their main rifle, which is my Legend of Anubis or Legion of Anubis skin, which I've always liked. Bro is asking for a gay gun but doesn't play. Hey, gay for play, you know what I'm saying? My favorite skin, except for if it had a better sticker, my factory new PB Bison Candy Apple, low float, very low float, 0.06, and it would be sick if it didn't have an Oscar sticker, which Oscar is a guy who choked like 3 majors. Like he was fucking terrible. So it's pretty useless to have his sticker. If it was anyone else's sticker, this would be worth money. Did the majors consent? Yeah, no, these are like professional players for the majors. And this was for Furia and Hellraisers. And this was autographed because he was a MVP of that round, and it was the stage matches, but then afterwards he went on to choke everything. Or so I've been told. I actually have not seen much of that series because it's been years. Alright, time to get into it. Let's hear the offer. We gotta pass. It's a cool looking skin. Field tested. No. We can do better than that. No. I just don't need an M4 skin ever. I'm never gonna replace the Emperor. Ooh. You know? No. Such a kind of a cool skin. Yeah, it's okay. I'll take this one. Yep, thank God I freaking hid my screen. That's crazy. Insane how much this game loves to dox people. Yeah, no, I'm so glad I just tabbed out there. I mean, my checkout name is fine. It was just, it popped up my full government, which is just not cool. Okay. I don't want to end on some lame shit. I will increase my offer limit to 250. Because if I get like a glove case, I'm gonna decline the offer. Factory new though. I don't use the P2000. I don't even think I have a P2000 skin. Not worth my time. That literally looks like the default skin. Again, not worth my time. Give me a good final offer. I'm out. Can I actually leave this to go check my inventory? Oh, I like that. You can. Do I even use? Oh, I do. Wild Child. That's just such a better skin. Never mind. All right. We're doing another glove terminal. I have to, right? It's battle scarred. Oh, it's battle scarred. It's battle scarred. Oh, is it real? It's really bad battle scar. I love this skin though. Dude, if it wasn't battle scarred. Oh, it's pretty good where it's put. Well, this is play side right here. Or no, this is play side, and that's fucked. I have to say no, chat. Chat, I gotta say no. I know that's really sad for y'all, but like, I can't. $13 for that is just not worth it. It's just not worth it to me. I'm gonna regret that. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. Oh, man. Yeah. You're gonna get something insane. I could. I get an AK safety net souvenir. Come on, safety net, safety net, safety net, safety net, safety net. Oh wait, that's actually sick. Phase. Oh shit. A phase shotgun? Where's the signature? Am I tripping? Phase brake, factory new phase brake light. Am I tripping? I thought there was a signature. It was dropped during the group stage between the FaZe Clan and Heroic match. Okay, no signature. Inferno sticker. Blast TV Major. Dude. Oh wait, what is that? Is that the fucking signature right there? No, it's not. What is that? What is that? What's that little sticker right there? This is actually not bad. Factory new. I might use it as my sawed-off skin, but I don't think I run a sawed-off. I don't. I guess I could start. What would I run instead of my sawed-off? Oh, I can only do a sawed-off. Yeah. No, it's not worth it. Alright. This would be the dream. What would I get from this? This is for Intel Masters, but what? I am Rio CS. Okay, let's just run it. Let's just run it. Alright, that's fine. It's field tested. Dust 2 on the barrel. The Navi sticker with Extreme Masters on the... And then the big on the other side of the barrel. Kind of sick. Not worth it. Okay. We'll do a couple more of these terminals, and then maybe I'll do a case if I'm getting lucky. We'll do a case. No. Couple more of these terminals. No. I just don't waste my time with these like $13 or 13 cents ones. Oh no. I just don't need a stat track trigger discipline. Max offer limit, so I can offer $1,000, but I would definitely not. I won't use. I can offer 1K. I can actually offer unlimited. The problem is if I get the sniper, the whole rack. No, I still have to buy the skin. I think you're missing the... You're not getting the point of this. Dude, oh my god, this one's terrible. Blow your shit smooth off, terminal. Alright, one more terminal. No, I don't want to do that one. Let me do another dead hand. Skip. Wait, I did not get that one. No, if I got the gay pistol, I would just give it to you. Because I got this. I like how it says original owner certificate. I love that. That's like the new stat track in my opinion. Alright, one more dead hand terminal. Oh wait, that's the one I got traded some, and some are still on trade, man. Come on, gold. What does the original owner certificate means? That I didn't pay for it off the store. Like I opened it myself. Dude, how many of these stupid silent shots am I gonna get? That's so battle scarred to shit. Okay. Yeah, no, they're just fucking with me at this point. Alright. We'll end this off on the high note. Couple more cases. I'm not a degenerate. Shut up. All right, we got 3 revolution cases here. Oh, that's a sick skin though. I like Insomnia a lot. Open to rent means that I could open it, and if I don't want to buy the skin, I can rent it for a bit. But the problem is you lose the chance of getting the knife. So rent every weapon, not including extremely rare, in this container for 7 days. So I can choose to rent 17 weapons instead of opening and getting the one weapon I want and keeping it. I don't think I've ever gotten the skin. Kind of sick. I haven't opened a lot of Revolution cases. Okay, because this to me is not a good skin. I just hate the look of the skin. And then this one's just doing a little too much for me. I don't know. I'm like, this looks like an advertisement for like some like Japanese soda brand, not a skin in CS. But the knives are sick for this, and then obviously the banana cannon is what we're all here to see. That's just such a buzzkill. Such a buzzkill. Open one terminal because we're sad. Get the freaking TikTok Valorant gun. Wow, the lighting changing has changed the mood drastically now. Oh my god. It's factory new too. Chat, what are we feeling? What's my Nova skin now? That's the real question. We kind of have to put that into consideration. What do I have now for the Nova? Do I even have the Nova equipped? Okay, so I'd have to equip the Nova. Oh, I can't get rid of my wood fired. Factory new is factory new. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that theory, because factory new is factory new until you realize that you're never going to actually use the factory new skin, and then it just sits in your inventory. So that's a decline for me. Sorry, brother, that's a decline. I don't ever want the trigger discipline. You just don't have to send it to me anymore. Selling sense, I rarely sell skins, I'm gonna be honest with you. My whole inventory is just, the only thing I'll use skins for are trade ups, but I rarely even do that as well. My whole inventory is just usually what I keep. I sold a bunch of skins and I regret it because the market flipped completely, and I would have sold them for such a higher price if I kept them. Minware Red Wing, no thank you. Well, the market just crashed. The market is, oh, I can get a cat fight. I think I go with the cat fight. I'm now the proud owner of a cat fight. Cool. One more terminal for the road. Crank that shit up. This puts me in a bind. I can't say no to the gay op on Pride Month. But man, is that shit busted to fucking hell. Man, is it busted. It's busted as fuck. This shit is so chopped. It's not even beat up. It's into BDSM. Dude, this thing got spat on and not in the good way. You'd be double hateful to not buy it. Okay, what if I said, hypothetically speaking, I don't buy it. And then if it comes up again, I'll open 3 more of these terminals. If it comes up again, whatever, no matter what it looks like, no matter how much it costs, I will buy it. Okay? We will open 3 more terminals. If it comes up in 3 more terminals, I'll buy it again. I just can't buy the well-worn version of it. Okay. A few more chances here. I just don't need a stat track version of it. I haven't said yes to it once. Why would I want a stat track version? I'm so afraid of the ice cold coming back. I'm so afraid of it coming back now. I don't want to pay like $20 for it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I have it. I don't need it in fact new. Or I don't need it in stat track, I mean. Okay. 2 more. 2 more. Easy, just not interested in any of what I just got shown. Please, no cold rolled. Please, no cold rolled. I don't want to buy it. It's not a bad skin, I just don't like it. Not a bad skin, I just don't like it. I don't like op skins that don't have anything on the scope. Oh man, this is actually really nice. It's 14 doll hairs. I don't think I paid $14 for this. It's a nice skin. It looks nice, but I think this is that type of skin that you get as a skin collector that has like a theme going on. Okay, here's this skin. Ready? You guys see it. You guys see the skin? Here's this skin. Ready? Here's the M4 skin that I already have. Tell me you wouldn't say the one I have is not already better. So this is the Decimator, or Decimator. I used to call it Disseminator, and then someone told me that's not what it's. And then this is what I'm being offered. Yeah, no, I paid less for the Decimator. Alright, no ice cold. No ice cold. You know what? I'll buy this for the shits and gig. Shits and giggles. I'm now the proud owner of a SCAR 20's cage. One more? Do I have one more I can do? Oh yeah, I can. I counted wrong. Okay. 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 Last. Tragic. I can't open these ones yet, unfortunately. What was in this one? What did I deny? Oh. No. No. Alright, what did we get? We got this, which was pretty cool. Field tested silent shot. I might equip that for some games. We got a souvenir factory new brake light with a phase logo on it, which is kind of sick. That's pretty sick. We got this Insomnia skin is actually pretty cool. I don't know if I've had it yet, but I really like the art design. I just wish it was in better condition. We got a cat fight, which is my first cat fight, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a very cute skin. Might not use it because I don't know what my Mac 10 skin is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool. Oh, it is so cool. Oh my god, it's so much cooler. Oh, it's like night and day how much cooler this skin is. Look at the little face on the back. I just got some cool skins, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's any skin that I'm replacing. This is a skin that needs to be replaced soon, but I also don't use the SG a lot, so maybe I just take it out of rotation. Or, oh wait, I already have a Galil AR. Auto Dream Glade. Yeah, screw it. We'll put the green Dream Glade there. Alright, eventually I will get a knife. One day. But until then, that is all for now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry if it was a little bit of a shorter one. Actually, it really wasn't. It was 2 hours. What am I talking about? Why are you guys complaining? Shut up. Stop complaining. Enjoy the slop that I give you. Alright, chat. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care. And I'll see you guys when I stream next, which is probably in the next few days. So I'll see you then. Alright. Bye. Bye. W stream. W, dude. W Allen. W Adam. W Miggy, W Eric, W I forget who else was in the chat. I have hiccups. Alright, peace out guys.